maybe feel loose, tightness during this week when they're just focusing on themselves to get back out?
I haven't noticed anything different one way or the other. Yeah, they're a pretty business-like bunch.
Does this kind of take your margin for error in the post? Even if Aaron is able to play, obviously he's probably not going to be able to play the same amount of time that you would expect usually. And knowing what Wisconsin has and how aggressive they are, how do you defend that with the same passion and intensity as you usually do, but not get into foul trouble? And
you can't change it. You got to do the same thing. You know, you got to adjust to foul trouble if some guys get in foul trouble because you're a little bit depleted. But it doesn't change anything as far as what you have to do. You're still playing the same guys. They're still doing the same things. So, you know, I mean, Kaminsky's a handful, Hayes is a handful, Decker's a handful, any way you cut it. So whether it's Aaron or Jared or Woody, Gabe or Dom, or a smaller guy, you know, playing Decker, for example. He's got to fight.
So you have a senior who might miss games. Does that really bother you as a coach even more because you know it's your last time through and a limited number of games left in their career? And you hate to see him miss.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't missed any.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, obviously we want him in the lineup. He wants to be in the lineup. You know, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that go into how you feel about it. Obviously, I want him to be out there. And you know, I think, you know, there's probably a good chance he's going to try to do something. We'll see what happens when he gets out there. But again, we won't know, you know, until, you know, if he's going to play Saturday, he'll probably try to practice tomorrow, I would think.
Is it remarkable that anymore for a guy to get through his career 4 years without being injured? When you consider the pace of the game and the speed and the size and
Yeah, I think it's probably true. I mean, we do a great job with our training staff, our strength and conditioning staff, and that's why that's a year-round process now. So the way we train, the way we prepare, so that doesn't happen, and you know, the way we take care of injuries and our ability to, you know, shorten that recovery time it's amazing considering, you know, what I remember when I was playing. We just didn't have strength coaches. We had one trainer. We didn't have the technology and wherewithal that we have now. So I think there's a lot that goes into that. And we take great pride in our staff being able to get our guys strong in the off season and make sure that they remain healthy. And if they do get hurt, get them back as quickly as we can without jeopardizing their future. And we've had pretty good success there.
Aaron's a kid who wants to play, obviously, but how much do you factor in maybe he could tweak that again and give it a little more time to rest?
Well, that's all part of it, you know. So if we decide, not we, if the doctors decide that, you know what, there's a lot of risk here, he could probably play, but there's a huge amount, then we wouldn't play it. You know, if they can put a pad on it and say he's going to have, you know, a little bit of discomfort, he can go, it'll go. But, you know, he'll have to be cleared.
you gotta not let the player buffalo you too. Tell them, hey, I feel fine, I can go. You think they might not be telling you that?
I don't think that happens as much as people think. You know, there's no player buffaloing anybody. You know, they've both been seen by our doctors multiple times. They've been seen by multiple doctors multiple times in the last 4 days. And, I mean, they're living with Brad Floyd. You know, they'll decide. You know, regardless of what he says, it will be determined by our medical staff.
You opened the second half with Clemens on the floor. Is that what you would anticipate Saturday if Aaron isn't able to play?
Well, he certainly played well enough to earn that opportunity. You know, that would be a way we would have to think about going. Makes us small against a big team. So, you know, I'm kind of weighing that in my mind. You know, we have to go with Dom, get another 6'8" guy out on the floor. Or, you know, Josh, who's about 6'6". But Clemens, I mean, he was really good. I was really impressed with him. So, you know, sometimes you give a little bit up defensively, and maybe your team's a little bit better offensively, and you just got to go with it.